'cause two can keep a secret if one of them is dead.
Hey guys, so I'm going to try to make this video as quickly as possible without making it annoying for you because I have a lot of ground to cover. So as I'm sure all of you have realized by now, I'm late on not one, not two, but 3 reviews. And actually by the time I film, edit, and post this, tonight's episode's probably going to already come and go, so then technically I'll kind of be behind on like 4 episodes. But I just want to let you guys know that it's not because I hate you, it is because I've just been extremely busy lately. And yeah, I realize that that is pretty much always my excuse for my videos being late, but it's true. I've been working a lot more this summer than originally anticipated. I was thinking that summer was going to mean that I was going to have more free time to do my videos than I do during the school year. However, apparently it just means that I have more time to work, unfortunately. So since I do work so much, when I do have a day off, all I want to do is nothing. I just kind of want to relax and have time to myself when I'm not working because it is summer after all. I do kind of want to have days where I don't have anything to do. So that is the case. That is why these videos are late, because I'm either working or taking some time for myself and just chillaxing. I'm sorry if that is not okay with some of you guys. I understand that it can be kind of frustrating as a subscriber to expect a video every week and it doesn't happen, but I just hope that you guys understand that I do have a life outside of YouTube. I'm a college student, I have 2 jobs, things happen, so just please bear with me. But what I decided to do before I get too behind and before I get some of you guys at my doorstep with torches and pitchforks, I decided to take the 3 reviews that I am late on and combine them into one big review collab. So that's what's happening right now. So the first one I'm going to review is the episode that is obviously not the most recent or the one before that, but the one before that, and it was called Cat's Cradle. I had completely forgotten about Ellen Montgomery's man. Where is he been? I like him, and I also still cannot figure out for the life of me who he looks like. He looks like somebody, either someone I know in real life or a movie or a TV show, I don't know, but it's killing me. I'm in love with Melissa's long bob, and she is super sketch as always. Caleb's back, oh happy day! I'm surprised that Spencer so easily forgave Toby for handing over the lair. I know she loves him, and I totally understand his reason for doing it, and apparently she did too, but still, that lair was a gold mine for so many parties involved, and he kind of just screwed everybody over. I don't know, maybe she's just a better person than I am. Arya, I hate to break it to you, but I'm pretty sure the only people who genuinely enjoy black and white movies are you, Ezra, and old people. And does Jake have an accent that he's trying to cover up, or does he just talk weird? And also, don't you think he looks a lot like Garrett? Nice product placement beats. I would be scared out of my mind if that creep was making a mask out of me. I wish that they would just have 1 murder at a time, for goodness sake. Now we have 3 unsolved murders, and Lord knows when they'll get solved. So maybe I'm wrong, but can family services really just call Emily's dad and be like, hey, I know that you're busy in the line of duty, serving our country and everything, but we kind of need you to drop all that right now and come home because we think you're a bad parent. I'm not so sure they can. And I actually did not have a favorite line from this episode. Nothing was particularly funny, nothing was sassy, nothing really stood out. I don't know, this whole episode for me was just very vanilla. The next review is not for the most recent episode, but the one before that, so it was 2 weeks ago, and I believe the episode was called FaceTime. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm too lazy to look it up right now. I loved Hannah's shirt that she had on at the beginning. It was the silky button-up shirt that had like the popsicles and stuff all over it. Ugh, so cute. Ew, did Officer Holbrook actually hit on that new gross woman officer? Officer Tanner, I think? Because that's gross. I can never tell if Melissa is being sincere or being fake, and I also don't know if I'm supposed to feel that way about her, like that's just how her character is, or if that just has to do with her acting skills. Emily, I get that you were genuinely trying to tell your doctor that he had it all wrong and that he had nothing to worry about, which, I mean, I guess is what you should have done, I suppose, but you don't say it the way that you said it. You don't freak out like that, because saying it that way makes it sound like if you didn't go in there and tell him all that, you were gonna get the crap beat out of you when you got home. For some reason, Malcolm looks a lot more Asian than I remember. Okay, I am really glad that this whole Toby's mom thing relates to Allie, because I was very quickly beginning to lose interest in that whole scenario. Jesus, Emily, way to make an even bigger spectacle out of yourself and your family by throwing a freaking tantrum like a 2-year-old and then storming out of your house like that. I bet that Allie and Melissa went to that mask place together, and I bet that it was Melissa driving that black car. And speaking of Melissa, that scene with her and Spencer on the bridge was intense. So we now know that Wilden was yet another person taking orders from probably Redcoat, and that he was the one who started the fire. Of course, all of this came from Melissa's mouth, so who really knows if it's the truth? But I have a feeling that she's right. And also, I don't think that it was her who killed Wilden, but did she just admit to killing Garrett? So my favorite line from that episode was kind of a cheesy one, actually. It was one that kind of reminded me of something that I might hear in like a trailer for one of the Scream movies, which is probably why I liked it so much, because I love the Scream movies. But my favorite line was when Spencer and Emily are sitting at one of the lunch tables, and Spencer says to Emily, "Senior, you're supposed to be the greatest year of your life. Did you know that?" And Emily goes, "Yeah, if you survive it." And my last review is obviously the most recent episode that happened last week, and it was called Gamma Zeta Die. Oh my dear lord, that scene at the very beginning where Hannah's mom pops up and her head's all shaved and she like screams for bloody murder, that was terrifying. For some reason, I'm not even exactly sure why it disturbed me so much, but it did. So yeah, if in the future my car suddenly becomes filled with bees, no way I'm gonna, I don't know, get out of the car. Nope, I'm just gonna sit there and flap my arms around and hope someone hears my screams. Okay, what was the point of having yet another straight guy fall for Emily? Nate being the first one. Like, why did the writers even make that a subplot? You could have done something so much more creative with that time, I feel like. Like, why give Emily any more screen time than absolutely necessary? Unless there's a point to it that we just don't know about yet, but I highly doubt it. It just really frustrated me for some reason. I also don't think that Hannah's mom killed Wilden. It's too obvious. I do think that she probably knows who did kill him and that she did something herself that is very, very bad and makes her look very, very guilty. And a special guest appearance from Mike Montgomery, everybody! Alright, Hannah, you need to stop hanging out with Emily because you're starting to catch her stupid. Why on God's green earth would you take the gun? Why would you take the gun? Why would you put your fingerprints all over the gun? Why would you try to bury it right next to where a big old party is happening? Why would you not expect A, to see everything that you're doing and then get you framed? Like, this is remedial stuff here. It annoyed me so much how offended Emily got when Spencer said something about her not mentioning that she's gay to that advisor. I mean, it's a fact. You are gay. You haven't mentioned it to a straight guy who's clearly into you. She has a valid point. I mean, it's not like she said you forgot to mention that you're the dumbest person alive and a horrible actress, which are also facts, but I would understand offense being taken to that. And she said, "Oh no, you didn't." Who says that and is serious? And for my favorite line of that episode, it was where Spencer is talking to that nerdy guy at the Podunk College, and the nerdy guy says to her, "You got the crazy eyes," and Spencer goes, "They're not that crazy." Alright guys, that is it for these reviews. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed them. I'm sorry if I didn't cover as much as I normally would. Like I said, I was kind of just trying to fit a lot into one video, and I didn't really want this to be like a half an hour long. And also, one more thing before I end this, I just want to let you guys know that the review of tonight's episode will most likely be up sometime before this coming Saturday, because I'm leaving for vacation on Saturday, and if I don't want to be behind again, which I'm really going to try not to be, then obviously I need to make the review sometime before I leave, because I'm not going to make it while I'm on vacation all next week. So you can probably expect the review for tonight's episode to be up sometime before Saturday. If not, don't be surprised, which I'm sure you won't be. Alright guys, again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!
'Cause two can keep a secret if one of them is dead.